top news headlines. Minister Bhupendra Yadav, Pratima Bhaumik arrived in Nepal. Amzu election at Manipur Press Club ends on a peaceful note. And Priyanka Gandhi Vadra flags of Pratigya Yatras from A. We are collectively facing a pandemic threat that is sweeping across the humanity beyond oceans and borders. Considering the seriousness of COVID-19, it's about time we step up against this deadly disease. Maintain a safe distance from others, even if they don't appear to be sick. Wear a mask in public, especially indoors, or when physical distancing is not possible. Choose open, well-ventilated spaces over closed ones. Clean your hands often. Use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Get vaccinated when it's your turn. Follow local guidance about vaccination. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay home if you feel unwell. Hello, welcome to PONYTV English News. This is Christina giving you the latest news update. BJP with the poll activities gaining momentum in Manipur. Union Labour Minister Bhupendra Yadav and Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment MOS Pratima Bhaumik arrived in Imphal today. BJP Manipur Pradesh in charge Sambit Patra, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, State BJP President A. Sarda Devi, Work Minister Thongam Biswajit, Kontozam MLA Dr. Sapam Ranjan and a host of BJP workers received Bhupendra Yadav and Pratima Bhaumik at Bir Tikendrajit International Airport. Afterward, the two central leaders attended a meeting of BJP Core Committee at BJP Manipur Pradesh head office located at Nityai Pachutek in Imphal. Chief Minister N. Biren, Rajya Sabha MP Lesemba Sanazauba, former BJP President Thaunawjam Chauba, BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda Devi, General Secretary P. Premananda, former MLA and BJP leader Govindas Kontozam. BJP Manipur Pradesh in charge Sambit Patra also attended the meeting. Polls to the 60-member Manipur Assembly will take place in early part of 2022. The All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMZU today conducted its election at Manipur Press Club in Imphal. AMZU members from both the print and electronic media houses cast vote from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. A special police team was deployed in and around the Manipur Press Club complex to ensure a free and fair election. The election ended on a peaceful note. The contender for the post of AMZU President are former Union President Wangkemcha Samzai and outgoing President Kakjingtabam Bizoy. The election was held to elect 8 other members for the Standing Committee of the Union. The results are expected to be declared later in the evening. Manipur's coronavirus case tally increased to 1,23,229 after the state reported 122 fresh infections of the virus in the past 24 hours. However, the state reported 0 deaths. The death toll stayed at 1,907. The positivity rate was recorded at 5.9%, as per a release from the state COVID-19 Command Control Room. The fresh cases were detected from 275 samples. The COVID-19 Command Control Room informed that 15 people were recuperated from the disease in the last 24 hours. India saw a single-day rise of 16,326 new COVID-19 cases, taking the tally to 3,41,59,056, while the active cases have declined to 1,73,728, the lowest in 233 days. Meanwhile, the nation reported a jump in COVID-19 fatalities with 666 more deaths, which took the death toll to 4,53,708. A decrease of 2,017 cases have been recorded in the total active number of COVID-19 cases in a span of 24 hours. Also, 13,64,681 tests were conducted on Friday, taking the total cumulative tests conducted so far for detection of COVID-19 in the country to 59,84,31,162. The daily positivity rate was recorded at 1.20%, and the weekly positivity rate was also recorded at 1.24%, according to the Health Ministry. The number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 3,35,32,126, while the case fatality rate was recorded at 1.33%. The cumulative doses administered in the country so far under the nationwide COVID-19 vaccination drive has exceeded 101.30 crore. Ahead of Uttar Pradesh Assembly polls 2022, Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra on Saturday flagged off her party's Pratigya Yatras from UP's Baranbaki and promised complete loan waiver for farmers if voted to power in the state. The Yatras will take 3 different routes, including Barabanki to Bundelkhand, Saharanpur to Mathura, and Varanasi to Bareilly from October 23 to November 1, with the slogan "Hum Vachan Nibhayenge," as per a media report. The Congress leader, who had earlier announced to give 40% ticket to women in the election besides smartphone to class 12 pass girl and an e-scooty to graduate girl, also unveiled other resolution of the party. This included complete loan waiver for farmers, Rs 2,500 MSP for wheat, government job to 20 lakhs people, Rs 25,000 to families to help them overcome their financial losses during the coronavirus crisis, and helping all electricity bills. Speaking on the occasion, Priyanka said a separate manifesto will be brought for the women in a week's time. Infal West jointly organized a special awareness program for farmers at ICAR Complex Manipur Center located at Lamphel in Infal. The participants were sensitized on the weather report provided by agro-meteorological advisory services to farmers in advance so that they can take precaution to protect plants and animals through proper medication and care. During the program, ICAR Manipur Center Joint Director Dr. I. Megachandra Singh said that they organize the program every year to give useful tips to the farmer via weather forecast.
Agro-meteorologist advisory service haibadi lau khunba khawba yeiba matam chai natraga laina tabe ai nong chube ai hida kapi gan sigum mayam je koina lakadawa phigam dugi matung na koina mayam da SMS phone da natraga na WhatsApp da natraga na koi email oina mayam da spread tawjabani.
A program to declare support for Huri Golmay, an intending candidate, was held at Bakua village under Noni district today. Huri Golmay is an executive member of BJP Manipur Pradesh. He is planning to run in the forthcoming Manipur Assembly polls 2022 from 53 Tamenglong ST constituency. Puri Golmay, a retired DFO Tamenglong, thanked the Bakua villagers and well-wishers for declaration of support. During his speech, he said, if elected, his main focus will be on women empowerment, alternative arrangement for shifting cultivation, especially for Tamenglong and Noni district, education sector, healthcare, transportation, and connectivity. BJP Tamenglong district in charge DH Yumzao Singh said, BJP member H. Nando Singh and Akui segment, ADC member Santui Yang Awangkul segment, ADC member Kanyang May Riamay, and intending candidate of Tamenglong segment ADC election, Lung Sangay, were present during the program. Also present during the program were Bakua village authority leaders, youth wings, women's society, senior politicians, social workers, well-wishers, and village authority leader from Hautong and Awangkul segment.
Long live ODC! Long live!
Let's take a short break.
Admissions open for pre-primary teachers training courses. 10 seats per batch for 6 months. 90% job facilities, also available online classes. For more details, please contact Nawa Singdamsang office, Jangangai, Makhalekai. Contact number 8837483810. Occasion singidamakta makhal kiyagi cake, haibadi, photo cake, layer cake, brunch cake, barbie cake, fruit topping cake, cupcakes in a chingba fangbigani, amadi adomgi apamba moongda cake customized tawagi kadong chabasu pisari. Kadong chabasing asi lawbinabagi damakta lensing bidou aikhoigi address NG College Road near Naurangtong. Phone number 9864112972. Aikhoigi online partner Food Wi-Fi amasung Food Web dagisu order tawiba yagani.
Welcome back. The proscribed People's Revolutionary Party of Kangleipak Pripak has accused the Manipur Education Department of indulging in rampant corruption. A press statement issued by Leibak Ngakpa Luwang of Pripak Publicity and Propaganda today said steps will be taken up to deal with such corrupt practice witnessing within the education department. It said school and college in Manipur are losing their identities as individuals with destructive thinking who lack proper knowledge and skill in the field of education are faultily holding the higher post in the department. Battalion of Assam Rifle under the Aegis IZAR South continue with the Swarmint Vijay Vars celebration with great fanfare at Kaitelmanvi today. The victory celebration at Kaitelmanvi resumed today with the arrival of the victory flame at the Dronachari Hall. Saitu MLA Ngamthang Haukip was the chief guest of the program. Commander 9th Sector Assam Rifle DIZ Central Reserve Police Force NCC cadets, students from Senic School, Infal and local school also attended the event. The Hunyu Trap Youth Council HYC yesterday staged a protest in Meghalaya against a fuel price hike and demanded a deduction of tax for petrol, diesel, and LPG by 50%. Activists of the HYC protester holding banner and black flags marched from Motpran to Kindailet. They also released black balloons as a mark of protest against the Meghalaya state government failing to address the issue that is affecting the people of the state. Speaking to reporters, HYC General Secretary Roy Kupar Sinrem said the price of petrol stood at rupees 101 to 102 and diesel up to 94 to rupees 95. He said this hike is in full price does not only affect rich vehicle owners but also poor people, including farmers who are depending on public transportation. If this continue, the commercial vehicle will be left with no option but to increase their fares, and the poor people and the farmer will be worse sufferer. Claiming that Jammu and Kashmir has been thrown into chaos following the abrogation of Article 370, Mehbooba Mufti on Saturday said that Union Home Minister Amit Shah's visit should have ideally been preceded by following up on the Prime Minister's assurance post that all-party meeting in June this year. Union Minister Amit Shah arrived on a 3-day visit to Jammu and Kashmir on Saturday. His first since the special status was abrogated on August 5, 2019. In a series of tweets, People's Democratic Party Chief Mehbooba Mufti alleged that post-Article 370 abrogation and an engineer crisis, Jammu and Kashmir has been thrown into chaos. Home Minister inaugurating international flight from Srinagar and laying foundation of new medical college isn't new. Half a dozen medical colleges were sanctioned by UP government and are functional. Post-abrogations of Article 370 and an engineer crisis, Jammu and Kashmir has been thrown into Coast Sea Road. Once again, the top news headlines. Minister Bhupendra Yadav Pratima Bhaumik arrived in Imphal. Amzu election 8 Manipur Press Club aims on a peaceful note. And Priyanka Gandhi Vadra flags of Pratigya Yatras from up. Thank you for watching PONYTV English News.